Hi, Aries. Welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here, and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is what Spirit has for the collective at this time. I have set that intention with this deck and with my guides. So if you are here because this is in your feed, then this message is for you. And if you are here because of the title, then this is definitely for you. So let's get into the tarot and see what Spirit has. I also have an oracle deck that I will pull from at the end to get any additional messages. That will be in the extended. So feel free to sign up for a membership, or you can purchase the extended on the Patreon if you are interested. So definitely like the video, leave a comment if you feel called to do so, and absolutely subscribe if you like the messages. That really helps my channel to grow, and it pushes the messages out for others to see as well. So I really appreciate that. On the bottom of the deck, we had the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. He is that earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So the Knight of Pentacles is about stability. He's very grounded, stable. This is about like building something over time, like long term, and slow, steady progress. So things may seem like they're moving very, very slow, or, this could have something to do with your stability. But it's just like setting goals and then taking realistic steps towards reaching that goal, and then, keeping a routine and a daily practice to avoid like burnout, right? Or to avoid things kind of crumbling out from underneath of you. So this is like building stability slowly but surely. The situation is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is standing up for what you believe in, standing up for yourself, and also like being assertive, right? In pursuit of your goals, right? So you may be feeling very assertive, or like, you need to defend yourself. It's also about like holding your really good boundaries. But you could also be feeling defensive at this time, right? And for various reasons, it is a general reading. So this is just about like needing to be more assertive or feeling defensive in some way. You could also be feeling defeated, because it is about, feeling defeated because you're having to defend yourself. The blockage here is the Nine of Pentacles. So again, the Nine of Pentacles is about stability. And it's about like independence, success, and then enjoying, the fruits of your labor. She has all of these fruits around here, and she's got these 6 pentacles here for herself, but then she's also got enough to give, right? So it's like there is plenty of abundance, plenty of stability here. But as a blockage, this can be that there may be like overspending or materialism. This could also just have you feeling imbalanced, right? Really kind of overworking and not taking the time to enjoy things, right? So maybe needing to slow down a little bit with that Knight of Pentacles. It can be about like feeling overworked and not taking time for yourself, and that's not sustainable, right? So just check in with your intuition and see, where you're feeling imbalanced. It can also like have you not feeling like you're not feeling appreciated in situations, right? And all of this is because there was a tower moment. So the tower is about sudden change, chaos, upheaval. This is, something kind of falling apart here. This structure is falling down here, and again, rebuilding from a stable foundation. So I feel like right now we're kind of building slowly but surely, due to some kind of tower moment here. Like something fell through, and this could be in work, this could be in a relationship, but there was like a very sudden change, and there's a need to like let go of that, right? This feeling defensive and this feeling like out of power here, like not feeling like yourself. because of this tower moment, kind of has you feeling unstable, right? Feeling like you need to focus on your stability because of what happened. These are, situations beyond your control. Again, it could be loss of a job, loss of a relationship. But this has had you in hermit mode, right? So kind of pulled back, in solitude by yourself, really doing some soul searching, trying to find answers, really trying to like seek that inner wisdom here, right? Whether that's meditation or, just trying to find that inner wisdom here. And in that process, like really trying to seek some sort of truth on what happened. So I feel like you are coming out of this hermit mode, because this is like, past situation and what you're coming out of that has been affecting this. So I feel like you've definitely been, kind of pulled back and really maybe feeling a little lonely too, maybe going through this alone, because this is like a card of doing things alone. And then the Nine of Pentacles is also like my card for being single, being independent, but also like doing things alone. So you may feel like, with this job loss or relationship loss, whatever this is, you may feel very alone in this, and you're trying to like defend yourself. And again, maybe a little defensive, but when you go through a tower moment, you can be a little defensive. So your message from your spirit guides or your higher self, we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is loss, it is pain, some kind of heartbreak here. It's sadness. So there's definitely been some sort of loss with that tower moment. And this is about like acknowledging that heartbreak, acknowledging the truth of what happened and the pain around it, and then healing from that pain, right? So it's just taking an opportunity to release things and to heal from them. Which is not easy to do, but I feel like it really is this need to heal your heart and heal from whatever this tower moment was, and really kind of just take care of yourself right now. In the immediate future, we have the Ace of Wands. So this is some kind of new adventure here, right? Like a creative project. This could be creativity, inspiration. It's wands, so it's fiery, passionate energy, right? But this is a new beginning, a new possibility coming in here. I see the aces as gifts from spirit, right? And they're handing you a new beginning after this tower moment. But you have to be willing to take that opportunity, right? You have to be willing to see that opportunity and then again put in the work, like that Knight of Pentacles, right? Like start slowly but surely, but putting in the work in order to build something more stable and more long term. So this is definitely some kind of new opportunity coming in here for you. And it could be creative, it could also be an opportunity to move, or to expand your business or start something new here, like a whole new business. And your thoughts and feelings, we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is about taking control and moving your life in the direction that you want to go, right? Taking some sort of inspired action and then building momentum and blasting through obstacles and moving things forward here. So, he's got these reins, and he kind of just takes the reins and he steers this chariot in the direction that he wants to go. So you're probably feeling like, you want to maintain control. You want to take the reins and steer your life in the direction that you want to go after a tower moment, right? Because tower moments can be very disorienting. They can be, very chaotic. Like I said, it's just this sudden fast change. You may be feeling out of control, right? That's another possibility. Maybe you're feeling like you have no control over things, but I feel like you are maintaining control because you had this hermit in the recent past, right? And so I feel like you definitely kind of withdrew and went within and did some healing here. But I feel like now you're ready to kind of move things forward after being in this hermit mode. In your environment, the influence is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is about new opportunities, right? This is new ideas, being open to messages from the divine, ideas from the divine. So this is, cups are about our emotions. It's also about your intuition and just being open to a new emotional experience here. And this is like that youthful, playful kind of energy. And, this can represent another person, but I feel like it's just like that emotional intelligent and really being open to a new emotional experience, or, you're feeling very open to new opportunities coming in here. In your hopes and fears, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about healing. This is again about in solitude, kind of pulled back, and rest, relaxation, and then doing some sort of healing here. So you're probably hoping for maybe some rest, relaxation, or maybe you're hoping to come out of solitude again with this hermit, right? Maybe you're kind of hoping to um, that you've done enough healing and that you can kind of come out of solitude and like kind of re-enter the world here, right? In order to take some kind of new beginning and move things in the direction that you want to. The potential outcome here is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about choices. This is like opportunities opening up, right? This is like an abundance of opportunities, lots of possibilities. So it's, options being presented to you, and then you having to really kind of use your discernment to make a choice and really have a solid plan before you act on your emotions here, right? Because again, we have that Knight of Pentacles, and he is very detail oriented, right? Like he doesn't rush into things. He is that slow moving knight. He focuses on the details and he builds slowly but surely. So, he takes care of all the paperwork and all those tedious things, the day-to-day activities that need to be done. And so this is about, really kind of making a plan before you make a choice. Don't be disillusioned by all the choices coming in. Because, this is about like your dreams, right? Like you're dreaming of all the possibilities. You may be kind of like thinking of all the different ways that you can move forward, right? And it's definitely a good thing to have your like your hopes and dreams, right? And really have this wishful thinking, but again, use your discernment and make sure that you are staying grounded and stable, and don't be lost in this fog that's here in these cups, right? So don't let the options that are coming in here confuse you, right, on moving forward. So I feel like, there's definitely new opportunities opening up here with that Page of Cups. And then you have the Ace of Wands, which is, Spirit trying to hand you this new creative beginning, this new journey that you have here. And I feel like, you're just going to need to trust your intuition, because you have been in hermit mode, right? Like you've gone within, you've searched for answers, and now you know where you want to go. You've done some healing. Maybe you still have a little bit of healing to do, but I feel like you've, with that hermit and the Four of Swords, that is very much like that healing energy. So I feel like now it's just about putting a practical plan into place in order to move forward with these options, right? So yeah, I really love this for you. So you definitely have options opening up here. It's just about remaining stable and grounded, right? So I hope that message helped. I am going to go ahead and go into the extended. If you're interested, you can purchase a membership, or you can just purchase the single video if this message resonated for you and you want to watch the rest of this. I'm going to pull some oracle. We're going to maybe look at some options coming in here, definitely do some clarification. But I hope that message helped, and I will see you next time. Bye.